The stock market is exploding today. Let's talk about it. Hello, it's Bradley with Freedom Finances, and the stock market is having quite the day on Friday, November 8th, right before close for the weekend. Let's figure out what's going on with the different stocks and how we can understand this. Let's start with the S&P 500, which is over $6,000 for the first time. Today it's had quite the performance. You can see, obviously, election day, it started bouncing back up after the elections, and today it's just slowly gone up to over $6,000 for the week. It's up almost 5%, 4.79%, and it's having quite the great performance. Let's continue on with the Dow Jones Industrial Average, as it's up $351 today, up almost a 1 percentage point, over $44,000. And as you can see, another spike after the election. So the election day had good results. Now, yesterday, if you watched my video, I came to the conclusion that elections may or may not help, but it's hard to place bets based on election whether or not the stock market is going to go up. Today it went up, and it's probably going to keep going up. Although eventually we'll see days when it goes down, maybe even a whole week when it goes down. But we know these two indexes always move upwards over long term. Now, everyone's thinking about it. Let's talk about Tesla, because Tesla is spiking. It spiked yesterday, it spiked today, and it's doing wonderfully. You can see it's up $21, up 7% today. For the week, it's up $28. Now, we know Tesla had a great week last week as well. We can see over the month it's up almost 33%. Over 3 months, it's up almost 67%. So Tesla, which really had an odd year this year, it's really doing well after the last 3 months. Year to date, it's only up 28%. So a lot of the growth really came within October, especially November. Finally, let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin today, because it's been teetering a little bit about that $76,000, $77,000 mark. And a lot of people are buying Bitcoin because they're really interested to see what's going to happen with this new administration. So right now, Bitcoin's a little bit of a fervor for people. It will slow down. Bitcoin is still erratic. We know Bitcoin is erratic. I don't recommend putting all your money into Bitcoin. Of course, there's nothing wrong with putting a little bit money into Bitcoin, but who knows what's going to happen. Bitcoin year to date is up 82%. Now, a lot of people bought in when it was a high in March, around $73,000, and they had to wait until pretty much this week for it to meet that high again. It's at record highs today, around $77,000, so we'll continue to see how it goes.